Now to say,
oh, Nyamia don't know here.
The Amias now, Ufi Korea won't bar. She's what to say.
Oh, I had to say it. I don't do him. Yeah, I did.
I quite grow US if it was a mountain for more.
Hey, Chini Jonas.
Chini Jonas. It's a by food. Oh, but then no, we have pictures, the video. We show the chairman. I dare to review. I'm on for your micro. Serious.
Oh, yeah, rich.
Go for an airport and it's serious.
Oh. Because we did it.
And as Anna, a show before.
When you would triumph and count. Rich. A free Sammy Korea. The next international break is in March.
Okay. There's a room.
Yes. And for those of us you play club football pano. What it means is say you baba share club football the next time we go break it will be next year March. And that is a lot of excitement for the lovers of club football. Now, your free international break abanintino. Ayana a good say the tables in the major leagues are discussing once a month. Now, baby a jai league in Ebo Kobaye and what is in front of us. In Pempi, see a good international break bar. Ayana league table in our analysis. Because we miss the momentum of club football discussions. No? But you say Arsenal the first, Man City Dormachi, Chelsea, Sunderland, Tottenham Hotspur, Villa, Manchester United, Liverpool at the 8th, with Bournemouth and the Crystal Palace finishing the top 10 of the English Premier League. And we are getting back to familiarizing yourself with the English Premier League. Now, this weekend, games in our urban, Rich, none of them are very straightforward.
They are tricky.
None of them are very straightforward. And I was again thinking about, say, Rich, Mijidipa say, oh, even though the fixtures in the Premier League, no, no, random picking, no, there is a certain level of manipulation in you. Because Russia, you put international break, baby, there's a big fixture, be a derby that welcomes you back to the English Premier League. And this time around, it's a North London derby. But, and only a Sunday, it's here starting free throw. And then, Chelsea early kick-off game number one. Game here, I say, a straightforward match. And I'm American. Rich, how many players and our Bournemouth are on echo international break? And also, how many players I have typed from national teams? Be brave. So all compared to Chelsea. It's a situation in here. Who players be brave echo international break? Who players be brave who stay at the club and train? So who players no go international break in the bar? They will have to then switch within the shortest possible time from playing with Brazil national team, England national team, France national team, and get back to their groove in club football. But because I know who players the brain international break in it, you know. And said that BBA they will need to switch match. Rich, say who's your team bisa? Let's say more fear. One way out, before you settle into the game na game no ya stretch am and what I am saying is say mijitum Chelsea or quality chain Burnley mijitum on any day Chelsea should beat Burnley easy, but in an early kick-off game against this situation na machechi you it makes the game difficult for Chelsea. Be a chato so all the Chelsea all the Burnley team no ba tactical board no so Rich, they also play for you to get it difficult to win against them with almost 4-5 man. Until we hear some level of switch, any momentum, all settle in them. By the time I settle, no, now say we are 5 and 4, and we just one strike up it. And then the home fans no enter the China, yeah, Chelsea, Munju Chomo, Munu Mumboni Gidi Gidi. That's how I early kick off. Game this and day, Papa. And I can feel that for Chelsea for how do you break sa low block way? There is one thing that is good about Chelsea because the way Chelsea bought in almost 4-2-3-1 no, which they will have Neto and Garnacho on Walker and Hartman. That is good. It's already no almost 5 defenders, you know. Almost right wing back, left wing back. You know. You have 2 players because of the way Chelsea bought, you know. They will have players almost draw almost, and I say they will take them out of the game in Sadio Mobono. Now, when they do that, Rich, a casa 3 central midfielders way, a Steve Twanzebe Lore, I also Dilap, and João Pedro, dealing with Tomo. And while we are dealing with them, you will need Abentia friend Enzo Fernandez to be joining João Pedro in a double number 10, and Dilap as a main striker to deal with that low block and getting. But the only problem is say if line up here and a Chelsea they cover Rich, how do they recycle the play in midfield? And in normal circumstances, Romeo Lavia, Mosca Sedo, natural midfielders, know how to recycle play. Bono, you're against a low block team. And your body attack now, if you are AJE, but quickly near sorry cycle near ball. If you are qua, you pass ball now, you get to chrono. I was just sad by a cheat. You never food a beer, or just is okay. Yeah, the far right idea. Yes, switching call left. With them, side from me, give them instead of be a back. Sad, you know. So, which has in the phone now? Yes, Enzo Fernandez in Japan. But Rich, because they want to break a low block, no, he will be playing more as a double number 10 rather than a number 8, number 6 or theatre. Oh yes, I do man at the match club for the Chelsea. And then I want to show you how Ubu game na Ubetu na system in Saba.
Akateti.
Na game ni real. Na game ni real. Which Chelsea good on paper, but difficult.
Okay.
Difficult.
Double chance, Anna.
Yes.
Okay.
Double chance will do you a very, very good for a betting slip. Liverpool is expected to beat Forest. And I'm choosing my words where they are expected to beat Forest or Anfield. Obiara said Liverpool will fear against Nottingham Forest. They are expected to beat them. But can they beat them? Rich, you're starting season. We match Liverpool season into 2 already. They started very well. Almost so then the last party, terrible. What an Ancelotti want to get back to? A consistent contender performance or momentum. Because medical catcher say, Rich, the next international break is in March. March so they not Premier League book for you, not the original. And if some year Christmas in January, February, Rich, this is the time.
So now on a pre-match, I don't say no. I have title no headache, no. But how consistent and
yes, because so
on junior title no class is here.
Title no more pressure. I've been a season we are starting up. Premier League, you bought 10 games new year. Now you start seeing November in December now. This is where the Premier League is winning. They do have a good team. Liverpool spent around 446 million. They are the big spenders of the transfer. Many sure say even when Liverpool lose a game, no, obi betima tena baby aka say omo team ne nye. Eba squad, they do have it all round. Yes, there are some loopholes to be in terms of backups, squad in depth, or department to be. But like Liverpool and your team, Obaka Omuni team, a very, very good team. Now there is government. Omuni problem there with him. There is Soboslai, McAllister. Obia seems to be okay. And with that, you expect Liverpool betting Aye Jumano over Tima, your friend Nottingham Forest. Not cheap because there are no cheap games in the Premier League. But I think Liverpool should be good enough. Anfield against Sean Dyke and Nottingham Forest, a team, no, and that they are going to win. Yes, Nottingham Forest will some bit of quality. Anderson, Gabe White, and Igor Jesus. Spine way, you need to deal with them. But overall, on the pitch, Liverpool should have a very, very good game against him. If I'm not Forest, especially Omubo Fieno, to have a win, not comfortable, but a win against him. If I'm not Forest, which you acquire first one, you're the coaching games because a baby all kono unu se pressure ombe dede ombe pressure ombe with a lot of intensity. It's uko you need to prepare your mind. Say games against Newcastle there, this is the atmosphere. And already friend Eddie Howe, the behind that no move game ewo fie no. As switch a jagusa atmosphere no mo create on. This time around, in waiting for City, I say we are looking forward to the match. We have a lot to prove to ourselves after the last couple of away games in the Premier League. We are desperately keen to try and put that right. Now, Rich, so this is money the case I say we are. Also, Nancy, I call away, sir. If you assume a home, and so Obia should bring me a game. Now you try say you're desperate. See, make me put in normal right, Rich. But only me yard say a games this Man City pay. They don't like teams that are sitting back against them. Fantastic. So nobody now so intensity. Over running at me, you take the game to me. I am Pep. I want these kind of games. You be me and boy. And then to go be at the so we take fear of smart free. We take fear of smart free. You really are ready. Game the ABC could do. And Metiase why Pep says I finished at this season, you know. Pep is like me. They be our first 10 games in the league doesn't do anything. You have about 10 games in the year. After you can assess Obian level. Again, times now you woman. Pep has won the league in the Premier League. Will say if you want to win it, this is when you start. Be careful here. Start to get a momentum be. And Rich, so since I Pep by England, anytime you win the league in Ibiano, or some winning streak in Bianco, and there's that time we are. And I had the same players not picking form. Foden, even Bernardo Silva, Ryan Cherki, Ellen Haaland, or a solid goalkeeper in Donnarumma. It's the team that started to Ruben Diaz Guardiola as a team also. She said the left back there any problem. No, it seems that Mark O'Reilly abegya so ama even when your English national team ebo ne right back Nunes abeshem obo Rico Luis Beko omunso betini abo enti he seemed to be as a onye inside on the team so and that is what Pep Guardiola ope Rich Murphy Watamade Harvey Barnes anymore you miss Anthony Gordon because only available opera so we get bisana then you say yes also met me in the pressure about the camp but I love what Pep said when he said Rich Newcastle no and how moving food we know Sa Tonelli Gamares Jolenteno as a movie baby or more technician or more Brazilian flair or and more Brazilian also boots like aggressive body physicality and to more blend in here. Rich, we have a game to watch. I think at 5:30.
Well, but Amadi is a very good striker.
Oh, buy no, Rich, oh, you good.
Very good.
As Stuttgart, it was start to German national team.
Very good bar.
And Emma Wolf said before Oba Newcastle, not Bayern so penal. He was the to-go striker in Bundesliga. I will be a penal. And only bad game cry. Which for me, and the games would really show me this is the most exciting one.
Okay.
Newcastle and Man City now. If so go both teams, I will go over 2.5.
Right.
Yes, I think say we must watch goals in this game because of the way two teams ebo and the atmosphere. Then Ochina, big one, North London derby. Me also say obi o follow Premier League never say Ayala me ha winina. It's a North London derby na aye one way. Which in the Premier League era, North London derby Tottenham maybe need only 2. And Arsenal are dominating. And so we see a voice now and the Costa boy now Mikel Arteta G2 said they have dominated the North London derby. Now Rich, a better in recent history dominating if the other manager was Ange Postecoglou. Only pragmatic. Stubborn to his ideas and the tactics.
Maybe a highline. Highline is only idea.
And yes, a highline I will be years as flick with the enemy. It was a highlight. Emma who consider this, but he was still stubborn to it. Into which, with that background, I think this time around, the North London derby, the Emma and Bibia. Obi betimi aka say o yenka wasem Thomas Frank factor no seke ye derby ni nko afa ni yehunu na nsan ni dia eke Arsenal na nka dominate but Rich this time around even though Arsenal have a few issues they have to deal with. For instance, Gabriel Magalhaes is so it is becoming a Mosquera Saliba combination and the heart of defense for Arsenal. Even if California put anything and bar, Luis Kelly can play, there's no problem. Omura back what the joint team that's so hard to I think says Zubimendi is back in the middle with Declan Rice. Arsenal problem back home say OBM say Omuni striker because Victor Joker so Papa ko Kai Havertz mo and Gabriel Jesus afen no ba onye fit to play games. Enti ebia Mikel Moreno ebesa akọ sa ne first number 9 no. That is the situation with Arsenal. But you know that to say this season one big factor for Arsenal almost squad in depth now. Enti with that Martin Odegaard mo they answer as abeshem na obo in wanere beshem obebo. In the absence of Obia when you more Trossard bebo, Martinelli bebo, Bukayo Saka ni ho, they have the squad. I'll meet me about anytime you best Mobia. Rich. Mikel Thomas Frank or qualified Brentford by Premier League game. The first game against Arsenal or share 2-0. From there, Momo 8 other games or share Arsenal game. But Rich, this Tottenham was team this season. Minimum so I observant. Omoya ade wa way than so mubo. Omukwa we. And because of the way Thomas Frank pragmatic our away games no. Away game nkuana onfa ho whether yabebo no. Onfa ho whether ball no anyo no bobo bi. Ni bia ne say team we say no motie. Yenim how we be see approach a the perfect game ni benya. That is what Arsenal must be careful about this game. And to me, shame when you said, "Oh, would you okato anything crown Arsenal?" Me know you do okay, so. At the Emirates, Arsenal are strong. This season, Arsenal probably is the best team in the Premier League. On any good day, they should win against Team friend Tottenham Hotspur. But Rich, sir, a real friend of Thomas Frank and in a pragmatism game, bar.
It makes it difficult.
It makes the game interesting. And see Kudus has a key off the injury, no, and he's good now. Until he comes in with Odobet or the wings with Xavi Simons as the number 10 behind Richarlison. It's a Kolomwani is also up back. But this is where the pragmatism now make one 7 war. That's Paulinho Benteke sitting deep in midfield no. Emma, team of friend Tottenham must be balanced, no. And very good. And this is under a coach, Rich, on country to risk it, baby. Oh, Arsenal, you could be more young, couldn't show me, Debbie. With your mum is our balance. And this time around, so over the difference between Thomas Frank and Postacogula, I think, sir, or you're a little bit lucky with injuries. So. And see, Coutinho Romero, up for some time now. Our buy Van de Ven or Prabay, no, and also air some time now on Pranko, and or Dogu or Space or Pro consistently with Vicar. They seem to have some consistency around the team, and a stubborn coach, you know, or we try to build a movement to reach. Not landing derby there, Kudus will not need any motivation. It is their game to play, and me sure say, almost the record now. They will say, maybe Thomas Frank will be the coach. We are breaking the dominance of Arsenal. Which interesting game part you're watching now.
Okay.
And just straightforward, said man looking at no. Arsenal are going to dominate possession, but Rich, be careful of this Tottenham Hotspur team, especially in away games. Away games in the Premier League. They are very, 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 very dangerous.
Appear to you, Floscrado, also know you say Arsenal is expected to win this match, but a double chance Arsenal or over 1.5 seems good.
Yes. Rich, me say, in fact, Thomas Frank in Niagara.
Okay.
Thomas Frank gives this North London derby a different ingredient. Because when you're watching a medina no pebiano, you should be very, very careful. Now you're man in the hall. Now me, you know, now you're being come work, you know. Hey, you're boss in the other leagues, you know. Rich. In the Spanish La Liga, there are only 2 stories. Barcelona and Kofi. Make Barcelona and Kofi, make the Spotify company. First game now, basketball. Rich almost all body is fashion. I said, the owner no more to Quaco, no more Beffy. Naya Shefa. Dear baby, for the person we are and say, what is some near and now would be the fashion? Near Bessania. Near you. But dear Barcelona for so any Jim and say, yes, Sadian etimi to tembia, but Sankaye war against any of your boogie size. And then came but they bow away. Only Nadia when they beat Barcelona. If they go away, no, they are not only stubborn. And that is what is counting for Tima, your friend at Barça and Enra. When I saw this video, I must say, they are putting finishing tactics. I'm say, Rich.
For your football,
look at the grass and look at the
machines. Oh,
just solid. See, and then Yeah, when according to Mundo,
Yankwane ha no ayi no pitches no grass no bon say ye kosan so no ye tu ni say obi gina no wato no awurade Nyankopon adio kosan so no wen so no
so komoni de ye ka say e bia e awo 7 ade rich. Yes, Frankie de Jong suspended. There's no Pedri. Inti the Barça midfield, according to Mundo, is expected to be Casado, Daniel Olmo, and Fermin Lopez as in Fifi.
Chelsea for instance come pesa.
Oh, you want to be the Abramo? It's almost you say for.
Come on, fa Pedina.
No problem. No problem.
Na Super Frankie so ntina bench. Na fi mbie game na mo.
Fatima the on bench.
Ai.
Domo no me selection wa basa.
Almost in compare midfield we are.
The omo no pay. Ese go
e pa me pra.
E ko mun kwa na se ga mo kwanke mo kwanke e ka so mo wini ana. Rich, I think that Barcelona will be good enough to beat team my friend Bilbao.
All right.
Madrid Diana. It will look easy on paper. But actually, for now, I'm meeting Real Madrid at the wrong time. Rich, last 2 games at Real Madrid are bono. Look at the results. Omulusu 1-4 against Liverpool. And Omokubo 0-0 against Rayo Vallecano. It's Madrid team now starting here now. Na Xabi Alonso show biano. Against Omo first topmost test. Yamba say yes, their first test was the Clasico. But Omo here do money in every year. Omo share Liverpool no. Liverpool show Omo. The next game against Liverpool so come copper reaction no. Omo intinye winning. And no na Barcelona a close game on the La Liga no. Again, Real Madrid bobo side game now Omo born against Elche. Rich after Barcelona win today, which will then mean say we'll come back to the league table. Rich Barcelona will close the gap. But Barcelona is taking Barcelona about 31. And see, Real Madrid will go to Elche match, you know. Bia, so Bia question was 31 with team and friend of Barcelona, especially when they've not won any of their last 2 games. Real Madrid, the Omoko situation be saying more. You will not want to like it, and they will do whatever it takes, even away at Elche, to beat Omo Elho. In wrapping up concerning Minimco Dabano, Rich, who said this weekend the French League is about Pogba back, and I'm happy for him. Almost this time around there, Obi PM in a Monaco team, whether Obama about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I almost say the league, you know, ever come a French legend, we say Pogba back into Omofos no. Na Enra because Marcel FA OGC needs 5-1 no. Rich ama French League table no Oma better first. What it means is that say 1 billion in bar. Rich ubetimi e dey to Paris Saint-Germain echi against Le Havre measure wo fie because Oma is no only that top of the league review. So we won't be against team F at the time you two over free top until they will do whatever it takes. Say Omo ebetimi ashe Omo so Bundesliga nice games, very very nice games. By an elbow of you can add your win. Maybe I don't want to Stuttgart Biano. There are goals that comes into those games, you know. Then you can add the other games, you know. Any goals and honor what me aye edumane kama. Rich the aye ni nyina ma yamma yetie for ne ahwefo Saturday games no course no na yentimi emfa start endi efie enkomo no nti me so ubetimi age just 4 goals Saturday games you know and I share the kama Betway codes. First one BW22 CE 3D 57. Second one BW22 CF 4D21. Third one BW22D19612. Then the last one BW22D1ED5F. Into 4 betway codes are ubetimi afa oko owusu bempa Ayala ewo Xa nsa ebeka codes we ewo ho uko Facebook this mark owusu bempa dash Ayala and also ubehu ewo ho uko Ayala sports so a sa for codes we ewo ho ubetimi just screenshot whilst you are watching us ewo Nhyira TV ewo YouTube and as I say uti already me sure say what enough ubetimi apiki ewo ho nti 4 codes na whatimi afa na so ode aye onioma kama
Duba kwa ba pa nsima no enwatwe Nhyira